The historical truth, the truth hidden in plain sight, the elephant in the room is that of course Jesus could never have said any such thing, but rather these blasphemous words were first used by possibly the most evil men in history. Jesus, being love, was warning the most evil men of the day, the religious scribes and Pharisees, that if they kept ignoring God and hating and cursing other people, they would cause for themselves aionios kolasis. Neither of these words means eternal, and neither means torment. Even though he is no doubt warning in the strongest possible language that anyone who refuses to learn from their mistakes in this world would receive aionios, literally an indeterminate period of time, kolasis, literally pruning. Possibly the most evil man in history is a diabolical character in church history, Augustine. He is known by Christians as the father of eternal hell, but as we know, it is not against flesh and blood that we fight, and it is clearly Satan who would change the loving teachings of God to represent the exact opposite. Prior to Augustine, no apocalypse has ever been considered Christian, and the Apocalypse of John, which fundamentalists are now calling Revelation, completely denies the finished work of Jesus and his claim that he will draw all men to himself, instead saying it was always God's plan to burn people, not to save them from the consequences of their actions. It was also Augustine who included Hebrews in the list of acceptable books, when this book clearly teaches that instead of Jesus' sacrifice being sufficient for our past, present, and future sins, that rather, if anyone sins willfully after having once been converted, it is impossible to restore such a one. I have personally witnessed young Christians have their faith destroyed once they found this passage, and no doubt the suicides I now hear of have some such satanic attack they were likewise unable to deal with. In order to line up with the Roman Catholic Protestant idea that the Bible is infallible, we have left young believers without their God-given right to discern between truth and error in Scripture.